I'm at the beautiful Dunes golf course. When I first started playing golf, the thing that I struggled with the most was just, how do I practice? And as the years have gone on and as my game has improved, there are certain things that I've started to do, and I do have some things that I want to share with you guys throughout this video. I'm gonna get warmed up, hit a few shots, and then start to get into some of that now. First thing that I like to do is establish where my actual fairway would be if I was playing. So for example, the entire driving range is not going to be a fairway. I'll pick a central point. So I got that goal post, there's two posts in the middle there. I'm picking the one on the right. That's going to be my center of my fairway. And then I've got a flag kind of to my right here, which is about a 30-meter dispersion to the right. And then I've got a red flag out here to the left, which is probably 20 to 25 meters to the left. And now why I like to do that is I establish where my aim point is. I don't want to be just hitting balls for no reason. So I got a little bit of a gap wedge. I'm going to try and aim for the middle of this fairway and just work my way through some stuff here. So the number one thing for me is establishing where the center of a fairway would be if I were playing a course. And the perfect thing about that is I've basically pulled that 15 meters offline. So it's a bad miss with a short club in your hand. Okay, cool. So 2 pulls to the right. And when I'm kind of checking this out, I'm actually aimed out to the right. So I'm gonna get an alignment stick out and just calibrate my brain a little bit, point it towards that center point, and there you go. That's my problem right there. I was lining up so far to the right. So number one thing for me is just establishing where the middle of the fairway is. There we go. Once I've got an idea of that, is get a little bit of a longer club, so a 9-iron, and then work on what my stock shot would be with this club. So my stock shot is somewhere there to there, and I want to hit a handful of these and get a good rhythm. That's really good. So once I've nailed that down, I'll move on to my 7-iron generally for this type of training session. So I'm going to grab that. What I'm trying to do now is really favor and get something to finish on the left-hand side of the fairway. So I'm not really trying to shape the ball, but I do want it to favor the left-hand side. So that is almost there, pretty straight in the end. As I start to improve, there it is. What's really important to me now is positioning. A lot of good players talk about it, but it takes a long time to actually mentally be ready to do something like that. And what this is forcing me to do is just prepare myself like one of those better players. That's pretty good. Oh no, it just drew back a little bit last minute. The next thing I like to try to do is 3 different types of shots you could hit. So you can hit something lower, mid, and a higher trajectory. Ball a little bit further behind, and I'm really trying to trap the ball, stay down, and kind of just hold my finish. That's not too bad. Got a little bit steeper than I would have liked, but really good contact. That shot there, when I'm really like struggling for confidence, I'll hit that. Mid trajectory, so probably about a couple of meters higher than those poles in the distance. A ball a little bit further up, still sort of back of center. I'm going to try this. Get down a little bit higher than, pretty good though. Something that goes a bit higher. So if I've got to go into a green with a 7-iron and it's on a sandbelt course, I've got like 160 to a pin, 155. I'm taking a 7-iron most of the time. 160 meters, that is. Higher shot, ball a little bit further, and what I'm looking for is kind of where there's two sets of clouds out there, and I'm looking for something where that blue sky is. See if I can launch this a bit higher. Yep, perfect. Straight through the goals. So I probably went about 157. When I want to try to hit it higher, what I'm really focusing on is I do need to finish higher. That's the key. Like, I always think higher hands, but the problem with that is you can get yourself in a bit of trouble by actually coming out of your shot too early and then causing, you know, something that goes slicey. So stay down through the shot and then try to not be as steep and come with higher hands. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, golf is hard.